Hello, it's Miss Melissa, and I have Miss Celeste here with me.
Hello.
We're going to start this afternoon with a a roll of quantity game. So if you look on the monster color and counting sheet, it has the descriptions of the different games to play. And this one is the roll of quantity or roll a quantity game. Okay, so you need a die. You need however many people are playing. Everybody needs a monster face. Those are our monsters from yesterday. And every player is going to get the same number of eyeballs. Remember, our eyeballs started a little tiny from yesterday. So Miss Celeste and I each have 9 eyeballs. So we're going to play this game. And the first person to run out of eyeballs is the winner. So how you do it, we're going to roll the die. And how many dots are on there? Can you count them? There's 1, 2, 3. So I get to take 3 eyeballs. And today it doesn't matter what color eyeballs you use. We don't have to match them. There's 1 eyeball. There's 2 eyeballs. And 3 eyeballs. I got 3 eyeballs on my monster. So now it's Miss Celeste's turn. Let's see how many eyeballs she gets to put on. You're welcome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Miss Celeste gets to put 6 eyeballs on her monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who has the most eyeballs so far? Who's winning? We're not over yet. It's not over yet, but who's winning so far? Is 6 more than 3? All right, let's see. Let's see what I can get with a good roll. Oh! Wow. Oh, I don't even know if I have that many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots on there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I still have some left. All right, Miss Celeste, it's your turn. This might be it. Oh, my table isn't big enough. All right. Here's what came up. How many dots are on there? 1, 2. All right, put 2 eyeballs there.
I get to put up 2. 1, 2. Your turn, Melissa.
All right, here we go. Oh, how many dots are on there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? I only have 1 left.
Here's Melissa, the winner. Let's say yay!
But there are a lot of eyeballs in that packet. You can play with more than just 9. This game can go on forever.
You can play with mommy, you can play with daddy, you can play with your sisters or your brothers if you have any. But just keep counting and rolling the dice till you run out of eyeballs.
I like my eyeball monster. All right, so the next one that we're going to do is the Mighty Minutes card number 86, and it's the listening story. So what you're going to do, if you want to do this by yourself at home, you can do this more than once, but I'm going to do it with Miss Celeste here to show you how we do it. I'm going to read this little story. It's a very short story. So Miss Celeste is going to listen for the word up and the word down. When I say the word up in the story, she's going to stand up. And when I say the word down in the story, then she's going to sit down. So this is going to be practicing your listening skills. All right, and you can do it right along with us. You can watch Miss Celeste, she'll help you. All right. A boy named Pierre, who lived down by the river, woke up early to go fishing. He climbed down from his bed and reached up for his toothbrush. He brushed his teeth up and down. Then he climbed up on his chair and sat down for breakfast. Nice job. Were you able to stand up every time I said up and down every time I said down? That was a nice story.
Yes, I like that, Miss Melissa.
All right, now Miss Lester has another activity.
Okay, my activity is a fun one too. We're going to be playing with your feelings. And if you're following along with the lesson today, it is, this is how I look when I am. Here, have your child draw and color how the faces look for the different emotions. Encourage them to look in the mirror to see how their faces look. You can also make the faces and then put them on the sheet. It might turn to a laughing feast. Make it pretend, mad and sad face. Also look a little silly. Can't tell me now, so I'm looking a little silly. Okay, so let's see. Let me put up what you have. You have this. So this is how I look when I'm, you want to pick one?
Let's do sad. This is kind of hard to say on there, but this is the sad one. Can you make a sad face?
Make a sad face. So sad. Here's a little sad. Sad face. Here's my sad face. See it? Sad. Okay, that's the sad face. I think I want to see my silly face. Silly face. Look at that. Oh, look, I'm sticking my tongue out and everything. I'm really being silly, 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 silly.
You make a silly face?
You make a silly face?
You can make that silly face and look in the mirror and then draw it on your paper what you see in the mirror.
Okay. How about surprise? You know, when you open up a gift and you're really surprised? Look at my surprised face. Look at those eyes. Wow! I'm so surprised. Look at Miss Melissa's eyes. Wow!
Big eyes.
Yeah, she got surprised. The next one, let's try angry. Ooh, angry.
Angry face looks like.
I'm angry. Angry face. Look at those eyebrows. They get all crinkled up. And can you make an angry face? Angry. That's my angry face. How about happy? Happy face. That's on the cookie at Eaton Park.
It is.
Eaton Park hat.
I know
that.
happy when I
Me at Eaton Park, I go get a happy cookie. That's a happy face from that cookie. I knew that one. I said, that's a happy face. Happy. And our last one is excited. Oh, excited. Look at excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't help it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There you go. So now, Mommy can help you make some faces, or you can make some faces for these people. And you and Mommy can sit there, like me and Melissa are, and make different faces. Or if Mommy doesn't want to do that with you, or if you don't have anybody to do it with, ask them if you can go stand in front of the microwave. And you can see your face in the microwave and make angry faces, silly faces, or exciting faces. Try it. Have a lot of fun with this. This is a fun game.
And I'll be right back in just a minute with our story for the day. Hello, I'm back. Miss Lester left the room, so I took off my mask so that you could hear me a little bit better. I noticed with our activity yesterday, it was a little bit hard to hear. Sorry for that. So we're going to try and talk a little louder when we're wearing those masks. So today's story is called Too Many Tamales. What do you think tamales are? Whatever it is, they have too many. Too Many Tamales, written by Gary Soto and Ed Martinez. They're the authors of the book. These must be the tamales. Can you see those tamales? Look at their faces. What do you think they're feeling? Those faces from when we were talking about the feelings a little bit ago? Surprised, excited. That's a lot of tamales. So here's our front cover. There's our back cover. Under the spine. Here's our title page because it has the title on it again. Too many tamales. What season do you think that is? Can you see what's coming out of the sky? It's like it's snowing, huh? Probably winter. Snow drifted through the streets, and now that it was dusk, Christmas trees glittered in the windows. Maria moved her nose off the glass and came back to the counter. She was acting grown-up now, helping her mother make tamales. Their hands were sticky with masa. That's very good, her mother said. Maria happily kneaded the masa. She felt grown up, wearing her mother's apron. Her mom had even let her wear lipstick and perfume. If only I could wear mom's ring, she thought to herself. Maria's mother had placed her diamond ring on the kitchen counter. Maria loved that ring. She loved how it sparkled like their Christmas tree lights. When her mother left the kitchen to answer the telephone, Maria couldn't help herself. She wiped her hands on the apron and looked back at the door. What do you think she's going to do? Look at her face. She's looking at the ring. What do you think she's going to do? I'll wear the ring for just a minute. The ring sparkled on her thumb. Maria returned to kneading the masa, her hands pumping up and down. On her thumb, the ring disappeared, then reappeared in the sticky glob of dough. Her mother had turned and took the bowl from her. Go get your father for this part, she said. Then the three of them began to spread masa onto corn husks. Maria's father helped by plopping a spoonful of meat in the center and folding the husk. He then placed them in a large pot on the stove. They made 24 tamales as the windows grew white with delicious smelling pearls of steam. 24 tamales, that is a lot, isn't it? What do you think happened to the ring? A few hours later, the family came over with armfuls of bright presents. Her grandparents, her uncle and aunt, and her cousins Dolores, Teresa, and Danny. Maria kissed everyone hello. Then she grabbed Dolores by the arm and took her upstairs to play, with the other cousins tagging along after them. They cut out pictures from the newspaper, pictures of toys they were hoping were wrapped and sitting underneath the Christmas tree. As Maria was snipping out a picture of a pearl necklace, a shock spread across her body. The ring, she screamed. Everyone stared at her. What ring? Dolores asked. Without answering, Maria ran to the kitchen. The steaming tamales lay piled on a platter. The ring is inside one of the tamales, she thought to herself. It must have come off when I was kneading the masa. Dolores, Teresa, and Danny skidded into the kitchen behind her. Help me, Maria cried. They looked at each other. Danny piped up first. What do you want us to do? Eat them, she said. If you bite something hard, tell me. The four of them started eating. They ripped off the husks and bit into them. The first one was good. The second one pretty good. But by the third tamale, they were tired of the taste. Keep eating, Maria scolded. Corn husks littered the floor. Their stomachs were stretched till they hurt, but the cousins kept eating until only one tamale remained on the plate. This must be it, she said. The ring must be in that one. We'll each take a bite. You first, Danny. Danny was the youngest, so he didn't argue. He took a bite. Nothing. Dolores took a bite. Nothing. Teresa took a bite. Still nothing. It was Maria's turn. She took a deep breath and slowly, gently bit into the last mouthful of tamale. Do you think she got it? Do you think they found the ring? Nothing. Did any of you bite something hard? Maria asked. Danny frowned. I think I swallowed something hard, he said. Swallowed it? Maria cried, her eyes big with worry. She looked inside his mouth. Teresa said, I didn't bite into anything hard, but I think I'm sick. She held her stomach with both hands. Maria didn't dare to look into Teresa's mouth. She wanted to throw herself on the floor and cry. The ring was now in her cousin's throat, or worse, his belly. How in the world could she tell her mother? But I have to, she thought. She could feel tears pressing to get out as she walked into the living room where the grown-ups sat talking. They chattered so loudly that Maria didn't know how to interrupt. Finally, she tugged on her mother's sleeve. What's the matter? Her mother asked. Look at that picture. Look at her mother's hand. What do you see on her hand? I did something wrong, Maria sobbed. What? Her mother asked. Maria thought about the beautiful ring that was now sitting inside Danny's belly and got ready to confess. Then she gasped. The ring was on her mother's finger, bright as ever. The ring! Maria nearly screamed. Maria's mother scraped off a flake of dried masa. You were playing with it, she said, smiling gently. I wanted to wear it, Maria said, looking down at the rug. Then she told them all about how they'd eaten the tamales. Her mother moved the ring a little on her finger. It winked silvery light. Maria looked up and Aunt Rosa winked at her too. Well, it looks like we all had to cook up another batch of tamales, Rosa said cheerfully. Maria held her stomach as everyone filed into the kitchen, joking and laughing. At first, she still felt like crying, and she needed a great bowl of masa next to Aunt Rosa. As she pumped her hands up and down, a leftover tear fell from her eyelashes into the bowl, and for just a second rested on her finger, sparkling like a jewel. Then Rosa nudged her with her elbow and said, Hey, Nina, it's not so bad. Everyone knows that the second batch of tamales always tastes better than the first, right? When Dolores, Teresa, and Danny heard that from the other side of the room, they let off a groan the size of 24 tamales. Then Maria couldn't help herself. She laughed. And pretty soon, everyone else was laughing, including her mother. And when Maria put her hands back into the bowl of masa, the leftover tear was gone. So tomorrow is our live Zoom at 2:30. You should be able to just log in from the email that you were sent a couple weeks ago. I apologize that we were not able to do one last week, but hopefully we can get it done tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow at 2:30. Bye now.